guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? Guess what's up tonight? A pot of homemade chicken soup. Chicken soup, chicken soup, chicken soup. Check it out. Now already washed and cleaned the chicken. Got it started somewhat. Now, because I don't like that little fresh smell, so I'm going to shake a little parsley in this joint right now. Just so as it boils, it won't smell like fresh meat. Put a little bit of garlic powder in there. Oh yeah. A little bit of onion powder in there, y'all. I'm going to give it a little stir. And this is just to give it a little taste. I mean, not a taste, but a smell. Okay, a little salt. And I use this 50% less sodium due to when I put my chicken base in there, it's going to be a little salted. Okay, so we're going to let this cook some. I'm going to go over there and get my other ingredients together. I'm going to take y'all along with me while we let that cook. I'm going to bring these ingredients right along with me. Come on, guys, follow me. Now, while that's over there cooking, I'm going to take this onion, because I do want to put this onion in there too. Give it some taste in that meat. So how you guys been doing? I'm not going to cut them formal. Not until I get ready to make my broth. Okay, see I got onions there. I just took them over there and put them in the pot. I'm going to let that stay there. And I'm going to cut me up a garlic. Just one clove. Let me see here. If I can even use these joints. Let me see. I think they've been hanging up a little too long. Yeah. See, this is why. Let me put y'all down on something that I do. This is why I dehydrate my vegetables, because it's like I lose a lot of my money with groceries, you know? So tonight we're going to be using some of my dehydrated mixed vegetables. This is a whole family pack right here. And I did this July of this year. And I got carrots. I did this. It looks like, yeah, I'm trying to see, do I like I said? Yeah, that is $7.20. So I did this in July also. And can you see my little, my fresh pack? This is what takes all the moisture out of it, because even after you dehydrate, it still has moisture in those veggies. So, excuse me, what you want to do is get these, what do you call it, fresh packs. And the same thing with my garlic. You guys saw what happened with my garlic. It was just all deteriorated, you know. So this is like, oh, somewhere around about 20 bulbs of garlic. Okay. And I don't mean like the whole bulb. I mean like, you know, sections. So all peeled. And what I did was I dehydrated those and put a oxysorbate. That's what they're called, oxysorbate pods. This is what dries it out and keep it dry. And I took it and put it in my vacuum sealer. I just didn't vacuum it. What I did was I just sealed it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and put it in a jar when I'm done with this, you know, after I take out what I'm going to use, and I'm going to vacuum seal that jar and put some away for me to use now, and then some for long term. Half of this will be for long term. But you can go on. I'm going to have Mari put the description in the bottom of how do you do it?
In the description.
Yeah, in the description box. So it's www.oxysorb.com. And you're going to need these because you don't want to come back to your dehydrated foods and it's all mildewed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack this open right quick, and I'm going to slide it inside of a sandwich bag until after the show, or after the video. And it smells so good, guys. Oh, the garlic smells so good. It smells just as fresh as me cutting up a bulb or two. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this here. I got my bag ready because I don't want moisture getting to it. I'm going to do it like that there. Get as much air out of it as I can. Do it like that. Okay? And I'm just going to set them to the side like that. And then I'm going to pick up the rest of my onions here. And this is to give it, I'm going to leave a little bit out too, for my final broth. Okay? So I'm going to run over to the pot and I'm going to throw this in there, guys. Just to give that chicken some taste. And then also the same thing with my celery. I took it and I froze it and vacuum sealed it because celery goes to waste like nobody business. I go in the back of the freezer, back of the refrigerator, and there it goes. Never fail. Got some disgusting looking celery. So what I do is, to keep my money from going in the garbage, I use the vacuum seal method and put it in the freezer. You guys see the ice and all that stuff. And anyways, when I strain the broth, because yeah, it's gonna be kind of chewy, you know, because it's been froze. So I'm gonna strain that from out of the juice. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the whole thing, and then I'm gonna put some fresh celery. I'm trying to remember if I bought celery again or not. I believe I did, but I'm gonna make sure. Okay, so we're gonna go over to the pot and we're gonna put this in and give that soup another stir. We're gonna come back and we're gonna peel our potatoes and cube those up, okay? And we're gonna let that chicken cook nice and tender, and then I'm going to debone it. And come over here, my hands is cold. Come over here. Okay, so we're going to debone it. And what I'm using here is chicken breast. I'm telling you. Not chicken breast, chicken thighs. I'm telling you, you want some good chicken soup. You know, this is my suggestion. You can use any part of the chicken you want, but I prefer the chicken thigh when I'm doing chicken soup because that bone in there, it gives awesome flavor like nobody's business. I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay? This is looking good and smelling good already. So we're going to let that cook. And we're going to go on up over here. And we're going to cut up some potatoes. I'm going to slide my top on top of here. Yes, guys, I know. I need some new pots. And pans. They're on the way. I'm trusting God. Come on, baby. Okay. I had went on ahead and put this in a bowl so that I don't have to worry about them starting to, let's see, how should I say it, go back to its natural form. Okay, so I'm going to peel my potatoes and get them all cubed up. And I'm not going to go in and cut up carrots and all that stuff because I got it here dehydrated. So you guys will see how, oh, this potato ugly in there. Look at that, what the heck? Cut that out. Okay. I'm going to get all my potatoes cut and cubed up. And guys, talk with y'all a little bit while I'm cutting up the potatoes. I've been like somebody's busy person. First, let me start off with how you guys doing. I missed y'all. My two girls, Melina and Amari, they've been filling in for me. Well, filling in for us because we're a team. They've been holding it down. Let me say it like that. They've been holding it down for me. So tonight I needed to make some chicken soup. And I was like, hey, shucks, let me go ahead on and record this. I know in one of my earlier videos I said that, you know, I was feeling some type of way. I was all into myself, you know, and I said that I was going to pack and let you guys see everything that I got. I realized that wouldn't be too smart, you know. My little whatever I think ain't too much, somebody think it's something, you know what I'm saying? So, I decided against that. But when we move, you guys will be there on the move. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, I'm not going to complain. But I tell you one thing. I'll be so glad to move out of here. This landlord is so ungrateful. So ungrateful. His rump is getting $1,100 a month, which some landlords during this pandemic ain't received not a nickel, okay? But that's okay. He get ready to lose himself a good tenant, okay? He get ready to lose himself a good tenant. Because guess what? This young lady, yes, I am young. Yeah, looking good too. Listen, he gonna miss us as tenants. He gonna miss that money. And look, I know he gonna miss. Want me to tell you why? That's why he be texting, talking about some is rent ready. Sometimes I want to tell his tail, no, it ain't ready. I take a little flour water, okay, and shake it up. Make sure it don't have no all my little nice little stuff is packed away. So this is what I'm using, okay? Jelly jar, okay? It works. So when I shake it up, and this is gonna give my chicken broth a little thickener to it. And this is what I use. This is my bouillon here that I use, and all my seasonings and stuff is there in there. So I'm gonna get rid of that water because I don't like all that white foam and stuff. So I'm gonna get rid of that broth, and I'm gonna make this out of broth with the deboned chicken, and then I'm gonna bring you guys back because I want you to see how my vegetables are reactivated back to normal. Okay, then we're gonna taste it and we're gonna call it good. First we're gonna give God thanks and we're gonna call it good. Okay, so I'll be back, guys. Okay, so I'm removing the chicken from the water. I'm gonna debone this chicken. I'm gonna leave a little skin in the pot so that way it'll keep boosting up that flavor, you know, and we just pick it out after we you know, after everything is ready. And I'm also gonna throw a little noodles off in the broth So that's going to make it, you know, thicken up too. So just probably about a couple handfuls. Okay? So remember, I'll be back so you can see my mixed vegetables reactivate. Okay? Be back, babies. Be back. Guys, I'm back. And what I'm getting ready to do is, I'm getting ready to add like about 3 cups of potatoes cubed up. It was like 4 potatoes. I got these noodles here that I rinsed off. I'm going to add those in there. And it's nothing but wheat noodles, drum something. Let me see. It's, I just like to read my ingredients because I don't want X, Y, A, B, C, and everything else all mixed up and crazy in my stuff. So it says fancy wheat drum, whole eggs, and water. That's all. That's in these noodles. So you guys want some noodles all natural. This is Ms. Miller's homemade noodles. So here is my dehydrated vegetables. And what I'm getting ready to do is, I'm going to put these drinks over in here. See what they look like? See? Nice and dried out. So I'm going to take my Oxy-Zorb and hang on to it for a minute. Be good if I add some heat onto that. I'm going to put those in there. So watch it reactivate, guys. It's just so cool. It's going to look like canned vegetables instead of, you know, like fresh as they were. Okay, here's the carrots. And mind you, those are whole bags. This was a family size bag. So, with those small bags, all I need is 50. See how they look, guys? That is so cool. See how it's coming back? Look at it. Y'all see that lima bean? Okay. So what I'm going to go ahead on and do, I'm going to take and pour in fact, I'm just going to put my seasoning in. Whoa, this thing was hot, guys. Shippity-doo-doo. Let me see. Right here wasn't so hot. It must have been turned like the other way. Okay. So I'm going to take that with my seasoning, my bouillon, which is my chicken base. It's all the same thing. Got a little bit of, I didn't measure. You guys measure to your taste. But I will tell you the ingredients. I got some black pepper. I have parsley, Italian seasoning. I use the Italian seasoning because you get a little rosemary up in there. You know. And I like rosemary a little thyme. Not a whole lot. You don't want it to be overpowering. Okay. Once that comes to a nice boil, then I'm going to add my noodles in. So I'm going to take and put my flour water. It's just flour water. About 2 tablespoons of flour and a cup of water. And I'm going to pour this over in there. This is just a thickener. Now see how that's thickening up? Then when I put those noodles in there, that's going to thicken it up a little bit more. Okay? So we're going to let this cook. We're going to let this come to a boil. Letting those potatoes get a little tenderized. And just to give it some taste. Because I don't want the chicken to be too mushy. Okay, and this part in here that got some of the skin, just to continue with that flavor. Okay, so we're gonna let that cook. Cover up my chicken. We're gonna come back and we're gonna add these noodles to it. We're gonna add these noodles. We're gonna turn it down and let it simmer. And I'll be back. Okay? Hey guys, see how the vegetables how should I say it? I know I'm not saying it right. But it's rehydrating. What in the world wrong with me? You see the peas, how they rehydrating? Look at that. Green beans, all that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead on, and I'm going to add my noodles in there. I went on and added like another cup and a half because it just looked too soupy to me. And these are medium, guys. So this is going to fill this pot right on up. Okay? Look at that. Look at that. So I'm going to do this here. And I'm going to show you guys the finished product. And we're going to go ahead on and eat some of this. Okay? Hey guys, I'm back with this lovely bowl of chicken noodle soup. And must I add, it's homemade, babies. Homemade. Yeah. If you want to eat some chicken noodle soup, not that I got anything against a can of soup, but babies, when you taste this, that can of soup will stay on the shelf. So follow my recipe carefully, and it will come out tasting just like mine. Had a little bit of juice on the spoon. So let me give you guys my JLT babies. A nice spoon, trying to get you some meat up on here too. Oh, serve it to you right. Here you go, babies. Here you go. Don't forget, be blessed in everything you do. Trust God and He'll surely bring you through. And again, until the next video. Peace, y'all.